All right, everyone. Hello and welcome. I'm here with Mark and Lisa today, and Lisa has just done a 3-week retreat with us, and it's the first time you did a retreat with us here in Thailand. So it's
Yes.
really nice to have you here with us. And we wanted to talk a little bit about your experience today, particularly working with TRE, since me and Mark had a very unique opportunity to be with the founder here for a few weeks in Thailand. And we're starting to incorporate TRE into a session where me and Mark work together with one client, but also we're going to do TRE retreats. So we wanted you to share a little bit about your experience, if that feels okay for you, and to give people an idea of how that can look like and what to expect. So first and foremost, welcome, and maybe you can just say your name, who you are, and where you're from.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. I'm Elisa, and I'm from Sweden. Um, Daily, I'm an interior architect, and I have my own studio in Stockholm. Yeah, I've been working with Simba and Mark for a few years, but this is my first time at the farm at in Thailand. So it has been amazing. Yeah.
Wonderful. So nice to have you here. And like you mentioned, we've been working together for a while now, and you've done TRE from the comfort of your own home in the weekly online sessions that we have. How has that been for you working with TRE when you're still in your home environment and
Mm.
like doing a TRE session and then going to work? How has that been for you working with?
Yeah. So when I started with the TRE, I didn't know anything about it, and it started with a one-to-one session with you, Simba. And I hadn't heard anything about it, so I didn't know what to expect. And if someone would have said to me before that, well, your whole body will begin to shake by its own, I would probably not have believed them. But it worked really well, and your introduction was really good for me, and it helped me to release some of the tensions that I had in my body because I had been quite shut down from my emotions and my body before starting to work with you. And after that first private session, I stepped into the program where we have this weekly TRE sessions online, and it has worked really well. I'm amazed how well it works doing online, and it has felt really safe to be in my own home, not have to bother about what's going on in the room with other people lying next to me. So that has been really helpful. Yeah. So when I came to you in Thailand and was supposed to do it for the first time together with other people, it felt a bit, yeah, different. I was really open for everything when I came, so it wasn't like scary, but it felt different. And yeah, um, and it has been quite a different experience, but really, really interesting to be able to go much more deeper into TRE and what it can actually do for you. At home, I use it as a weekly tool to unwind and get more focused and relaxed, so that I'm ready for the challenges I have in my everyday life, in at work, and yeah, meeting clients and interacting with people in general, the stressful life in this big city. But here I have been able to go much deeper and use it as a therapeutical tool. So that has been really, exciting, and it has been really fun to explore and helpful. Most of all, it has been really helpful. I've done some really great progress with my self development. So I don't know, perhaps you want to tell them, everyone, a little bit more about the sessions, and then I can tell you more about my experience also.
Sure. And just wanted to ask Mark, what have you seen? Because I mean, you also been working with Lisa online, but prior to her coming here, because I know when I was a student and when I received TRE sessions as a client in the beginning, I still receive sessions, but in the beginning, you have one set of experiences for yourself, and it might be another experience for someone else watching you transform and watching you practice this over a period of time. So if you don't mind, Mark, what have you seen in Lisa working with her online? And I mean, I've done a lot of the TRE sessions, but you guys have had a few one-on-ones as well.
Well, I've noticed that there's like a bit more openness. And I think some of that has to do with like, the difference between face-to-face and working online. There's just a certain amount of energy that you can transmit to someone when you're sitting directly across from them. And I noticed that Lisa has just been so open to the process and all of the suggestions that we've made. And she's really tapped into, I would say, a new sense of courage, because of trying all of these new modalities. And we even got her sword fighting, and she's been doing EFT and multiple sessions of TRE. And so it's like the body itself is starting to just feel more safe so that it can express itself. And that maybe is coming out through creativity, coming out through authenticity, coming out through that big, beautiful smile, laughs. So I think there's been quite a bit through this past 3 weeks of you experiencing like a little bit more fun, so that the therapeutic practices don't have to be so clinical and so white glove. We can explore and do fun things and be creative and just kind of see where the energy wants to go. And I think that that's kind of been the interesting thing for me as a practitioner, to watch that slowly come out of you and to evolve and blossom.
Yeah, it has been a really nice journey together with you guys. And one of the things that I've been reflecting upon is that the sessions where the two of you have been with me in the TRE sessions, it has been really nice to have you, even though I don't tell you about the memories that come up or what kind of experiences that I'm going through. You are there as a witness of what my body needs to express. And it has been really helpful to feel that it's okay to have those feelings. In one of the sessions, a lot of anger came up, and I'm not an angry person usually, but I could feel that I had that trauma in me that needed to come up and come out. And to have you there holding space for me and making me feel that it was okay and nothing bad was going to happen, helped me build up the courage to just let it out and go through that whole thing. And that has been really big big thing for me. It has helped me build up my own self-esteem that I have from within me, to see that, okay, these guys weren't frightened and had to leave the room, or you were like safe guardians, and also very good on assisting me. I can ask for your help. And that was also something that has been building up through these 3 weeks, a feeling of it's okay to ask for help, and I can set my own boundaries of, okay, I want you to do this, and not too hard, or go harder, or step away, and all those kinds of things, I think have been really, really good for me to learn on how to ask for help and give directions. And I feel that that's one of the things that many women have problems with. We are sometimes really scared of telling our opinion, or what we want, or what we need, and how this should be, how we want it to be executed, especially when it comes to our bodies. So that has been a huge thing for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's wonderful.
And that would have been hard to do online. But yeah, some directions, like you are coming with suggestions and things like that, that is possible to do online, of course. But the 2-in-2, the sessions with the 3 of us has been really fun in that way, to be open and explore, and yeah, try something that didn't work, okay, try something else, and after a while you cry, you laugh, you scream, you hit, you dance. It has been like a real a trip of freedom, the feeling of freedom. Yeah.
You come alive, basically, right? That's
Yeah,
what,
definitely.
express all the things that you held back because I don't want to look strange. It's not the right time, and you can be witnessed in that. And
yeah,
I think that's like you said, that's a big power of it. Many times, we might feel shame or guilt. I've done something wrong, and then I hold something back from me. I don't deserve to do this, or I feel shameful about my laughter or my way of dancing or expression. And when you get to express that, someone witness that, like you said, and hold space for that, doesn't judge it as good or bad, just allow it to be. I think it's very enlivening for you as a person. And sure, we can do some of it online, but in person is very different. And it's a quite unique setup, right? What we do is basically, it's me and Mark. For you who are listening, me and Mark, we facilitate a session for the client, and we follow their body, their organism, TRE. And just like you said, it could be asking you about questions. It can be facilitate ways for the tremors to move. It can be asking you a little bit what you're noticing, basically allowing the body to almost tell a story, and show us where it needs a little bit of help. Oh, I don't know how to get from here to here. And then we'll try to communicate and do different tools, interventions for the body to start to feel as one unit. And when we have trauma, when we're afraid, we kind of get scattered, and then society at large, this is my mind, this is my heart, this is my this. But the body is not like that. The body is like, I didn't hurt my pinky, I hurt my body. So the body looks at itself as a unit. So I really feel this sessions helps to come back and bring the body back as one, and even bring the mind into the body and realize, oh, we're not different, we're the same.
Yeah, and it has been a big relief for me that because I'm a person that tends to overthink a lot. I'm in my head all the time and analyzing. And as a designer, you are like always up here creating new things. And to turn when we do TRE, it's like switching off that channel and just going back into the body and let the body tell its story. It might sound a bit strange for people who are totally new to this, but the thing is that a lot of tensions that I had in my body is connected, and I can see that now, to different topics or things that I've been locking inside of me. And I've been thinking about that a lot, like that it's not so strange that if you have a lot of anxiety, and like you usually ask Simba, so where in the body do you feel it? And instead of trying to figure out what the anxiety is about and where it came from, and continuing to overthink or blaming myself for, okay, you're feeling bad again, all the work that you do doesn't matter, blah 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 blah, that critical voice that you have talking in your head, you switch it off and you start to, okay, it's here, and yeah, it has something to do. I can understand now why my back hurts, because I'm squeezing everything in like this and I can't let go, and I'm like stuck in this feeling of feeling bad about myself. And all of a sudden, when you like open up your chest and you let go of the tension in the back of your body, the anxiety also leaves with that. So it's a revolution for my brain to like, you don't have to think about anything, just let the body do the work and you can be set free. It's like coming out of a prison of my own thoughts, because they weren't taking me to a new place. They were just holding me back in this constant loop. So now I can say, okay, I acknowledge that happened. Too bad for you. Let's cry it out now and leave it behind and move forward and give room for new things to happen. Because I can't rewrite my past, but I can accept it and let it go and move forward. So that's a lot about the work that we have done these past 3 weeks, I think, if I would sum it up.
That sounds pretty transformative. It sounds amazing. You know, that's
yeah.
you know, once in a lifetime experience for most people.
Yeah.
And you mentioned like crying and screaming, hitting, kicking, dancing. It's not your typical TRE session. So, you know, even people who've done TRE with us, this session that Simba and I are hosting and providing, it's a little bit different, where we might suggest you to hit or kick or scream because we're following the organism. And if we notice that there's something happening in the shoulders, we might say, okay, how about we try this position, or let's try holding your arms, or hey, your legs seem to be squirming. How about you kick them against the pillow? And so these are all ways to help your nervous system let go of all of this stored energy that may have been trapped there for a very long time. And so Simba and I are just like two guardians holding the space and just allowing your body to explore. And we're very open with whatever that looks like. And I think that's kind of the most interesting aspect about this particular session that we're providing now.
Yeah.
I agree. So what would you say, conclusion to that, Lisa, if someone is thinking about, either doing the TRE provided training program or coming here to a 1 week retreat or whatever they want to do, what would you say if they're thinking about it, don't know really, should I do it, should I don't? What kind of piece of advice would you like to give them from your own experience? Not to convince anyone, just sharing from where you're coming from.
Yeah, so I would say that if you are interested in TRE and want to explore what that could do with you, I think that it's an amazing thing to have a session with you two guys in the room, because then you can explore even more and go deeper and see what else TRE can do for you, and keep an open mind. You don't everything doesn't have to change with a huge like a volcano, and you're like, whoa, this is the ego death, it can happen with just small things, and that could be a revolutionary for you. And so yeah, it could be just for inspiration that will take you even further in your own practice. Either you want to be a provider, or if, like me, I'm using it for like self-improvement. I don't suffer like a really deep trauma. I haven't been depressed or outburned or anything like that. I just felt like I'm turning 50 soon, and I want to be at the peak of my health when I do so, because I know that I'm probably gonna live for quite a long time more than this, and I want to continue to have fun. And really like take this opportunity that we have been giving, and going for it. So just be open-minded and have fun. That would be my suggestion.
Well, it's been a wonderful conversation with the both of you, and I really like what how you both explained the experience. And it is an experience for me and Mark as well, because we never know really what happens when we come into the session, but I can only speak for me, but I really feel something leaves me too when something happens with the other person. As a trainer, as a provider, I feel it too. So each session we do, we gain something as well. I feel like a little bit lighter, a little bit more connected to myself, a little bit more at peace. So it's fulfilling in all areas, not just receiving it, but giving it too is very beneficial for me, I would say. What would you say, Mark?
Yeah, it's there's something magical about being able to hold space for someone else, because there's three different energies in the room, and all of those energies kind of like find this unique balance point, so that Lisa, the person who is with us, can experience like this security blanket of being witnessed, of being seen, of being held in the feeling comfortable. But then there's enough room. We're not like on top of you. We give you plenty of space so that you can explore and do your own thing. So it really is, it's super unique. And I'm excited to continue offering this type of session for people.
Yeah. And I would like to add something, that you don't have to be afraid that you would lose control. You are always in control of what's happening. And you can always say stop and take a pause, or yeah, so you're totally safe and always in control.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Well, thank you very much for joining us both at the retreat and here at the call. And yeah, we look forward to continue co-creating with you.
Yeah, thank you.